Hello everyone, Regnilla here with another Monster Hunter Freedom Unite video. Now, we are continuing on with the Monster Showcase. Last time, we showcased the Lao Shanlong, the two versions of it, so the Freedom Unite version and the Generations Ultimate version. And now today, we're going to be taking on a Hypnocatrice, a bird wyvern. But not just any bird wyvern, but this monster will very likely be the first one that you take on in high rank if you're following along with the village quests. So after you're done with the last urgent quest with the granny over there, Nico over here will give you a secret request, which is the Hypnocatrice. And so this is given to you by a selfish mantled girl, which I kind of like how the characters in this game are usually defined by their personality, or they're named by their personality, which is pretty weird. But you might be thinking, oh, it's just, this is like the Kutku, this shouldn't be hard, this is going to be a cakewalk. And at this point in the game, you've probably got the best armor that you can get, and you're acting pretty confident. But high rank is a different beast altogether. It's basically you're starting from scratch. Essentially, only you have better armor and weapons, because the monsters have more health and they hit harder. I want to say that it's like twice, they're twice as hard. And bear in mind that this is just in the village, so if you're doing guild quests, they're even harder. And now for this particular quest, you might notice there's a giant rock in my way, and now I don't really get why in certain quests, especially this late in the game, why certain pathways are blocked off. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And as a matter of fact, speaking of locations, this is a new location. So this is, I believe it was called the Ancient Forest. I didn't check the name during the quest, but in any case, this is a brand new area, and frankly, I love this place. It looks gorgeous, it's really nice and appealing to the eye, but it's kind of hard to really appreciate a good place if you block off methods to get around. And so, you might be wondering, like, oh, you can see the monster on the map. Well, what's going on here? Well, this armor set has auto tracker, so I can locate whatever large monsters that are on the field without the need for paintballs, which is pretty nice and convenient. Again, this is just a showcase, and I'm really overkilling it with this armor set and weapons. So this is all G rank, and the thing behind me is the Hypnocatrice. So again, this is a bird, and he doesn't look threatening, but when you're at this stage in the game, your armor is going to be basically worthless. So this guy is going to hit really hard. He's not going to be able to hurt me all that much, but he's going to do a lot to you if you're just facing off against this monster for the first time. And the most annoying thing about this bird is that kick attack. So that's probably, I want to say, its strongest attack. It's a pretty nutty attack if you get hit by it. And if he happens to do that kick more than twice, then he will taunt at the end of it, basically every time. So it's a nice little cue in case you want to get in some free hits. But the other thing that really makes this monster annoying is that he can put you to sleep. And I believe before Generation 3, if you get hit by sleep, then you're immediately out cold. So there, specifically, as I recall, in Generation 3, if you are under the effects of sleep, you'll move around for a little bit, and kind of like you're drunk. And, well, actually, that Genpei over there looks like he's drunk. He's out cold. But in Generation 3, you can override the effects of being put to sleep with an energy drink, which I don't think you can do in this game. I did not happen to get put to sleep here. I was kind of tempted to maybe make myself get fast asleep, but then I thought against it because, well, then I don't like making mistakes on purpose. It's just not my thing, really. And so you'll find that the sleep attack from the Hypnocatrice is its most annoying attack. So if you're hit by that, you're basically falling asleep, and then you're going to be free from for a kick attack from the Hypnocatrice. And speaking of which, the monster's weakness is fire, which it should be pretty obvious. I mean, this is a very, as far as birds go, this is the birdiest of birds. So, you know, just if you have a fire weapon, use it. It'll be very helpful. And during this fight, I believe his weak point is actually the tail. I just noticed, based on the animations alone, that seem to have it's a lot more effective to hit the tail than it is to hit the head. Which, by the way, that is a breakable part, is its head. So, if you want to get some extra goodies, then go ahead and hit the head. But another thing to keep in mind is that, and you see this a lot with monsters that are stunned, it's so they kick back with one leg. Well, a lot of monsters, if you get grazed by that kick, well, it's gonna do some chip damage. So it's you kind of have to watch what angle you're getting at with the monster. But yeah, that was Hypnocatrice. This monster is not one that you want to underestimate, especially if this is going to be your first time fighting it. You're likely going to have low rank armor. This guy is going to do a lot of damage to you, so bring a lot of health recovery items. If you have access to the kitchen, which odds are you do, then use 2 meat items to try to max out your health as much as possible. That way you can survive the hits, because this monster can chip away at your health really quickly. And for a new player, I want to say it could take average anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes to just hunt this monster, which ironically at this stage in the game, you're going to want to grind this monster. You want to get as many armor parts from Hypnocatrice as you can possible. That way you can survive the coming onslaught. But anyways, that's going to do it for me in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out some of my other videos, feel free to hit on the annotations that will be featured at the end of this video. Or if you want to support the channel, feel free to subscribe. It is definitely a big help. And until next time, take care, people.